Life Sciences Queensland is an industry association nurturing Queensland's potential to feed, fuel and heal the citizens of Queensland and beyond. We provide a unique platform to bring government, research institutes and industry together to collaborate and create new opportunities for the state of Queensland.
We're working on a new way of giving vaccines which revolutionises the vaccination process.
We can get 1 millimetre of a cutting from a tree and we can produce 500 plants out of that within a year, disease-free, clean, healthy plants, sustainably produced.
We're able to analyse the microbiome very precisely, which gives us unique insights into the role the microbiome is playing in the context of a range of diseases.
We have a home COVID test, which is the first of its kind, approved by the US authorities, by the FDA. Authorised for use to detect COVID in adults and children for symptomatic and asymptomatic use.
Australia's life sciences industry has gone from strength to strength with an impressive growth of 16% between 2017 and 2019. In Queensland, we have the third largest number of life science organisations in the country with over 27,000 jobs in the industry.
We're lucky here in Queensland to have one of the most supportive governments. Since 1999, the Queensland Government has been committed to the life sciences sector and has invested over $6 billion in an effort to build up our science infrastructure, innovation and know-how.
I've always said Queensland's in a fabulous position from a biotechnology perspective. That's particularly in the agriculture sector. We're one of the few developed regions in the tropics.
It has that diversity of environmental zones. It has those diversity of crops. It has those beautiful, not only horticultural and other crops, but beautiful Australian native and indigenous crops. It has also those world-class researchers. If we look around Queensland, there is innovation happening in every sphere, whether it is agriculture, space, defence, medicine, health. You see Queensland shining stars, delivering something really meaningful.
We have fantastic universities producing graduates in a whole range of different areas.
Companies like Illume need skilled people and talented people to be able to grow. And those people come from the ecosystem that exists within the life sciences sector. The more of that exists locally, the easier it is to grow rapidly because there is a bigger talent pool of people to assist with that growth.
We're very agile and we tend to be able to innovate quickly and come up with new solutions quickly. As an ecosystem, we can draw on a broad range of expertise.
We're known for excellent regulations, we're known for high quality innovation, we're a clean country. So I think that specifically through the Asia Pac area, that is something that's very desirable.
So where are the regions for growth in the commercial world in Australia? As we transition to understanding the impact of climate change, understanding the impact of healthcare and poverty, what if we brought technologies that were able to enable people to look after themselves better, to realise that everybody is the same, that we need the same tests for the same diagnoses and the same treatments?
I believe that the actual commercialisation and the translation out of research into market is something that is thriving here in Queensland.
So I think it's a strong position to advocate for Queensland to participate even more strongly, to continue to invest in new capabilities, in workforce, in talent and innovation. And I think this has been really a call sign for Australia and within Queensland for a very long time.
Life Sciences Queensland's a great body because it pulls the industry together. And if we think about all of the things that a life science company needs to achieve, it needs access to talent, it needs access to offshore markets, it needs to have government policies that are actually favourable and conducive to enabling a life sciences company to grow. So if you've got a central point coordinating that ecosystem, it makes a world of difference. And Life Sciences Queensland has been that central point.
What we love about LSQ is that it really brings the whole life science community together. It brings together not only all the life science groups, but also suppliers.
Look, I think the recent pandemic of COVID has taught us all that collaboration is key. Life Sciences Queensland is an amazing way of getting our company out there.
Particularly at this time We need groups like LSQ to take the message of our biotechnology and how it's going to become increasingly significant in this next period where we're dealing with a changing climate.
Life sciences businesses are critical because they create high-value jobs that will give our community the opportunity to work in these industries for decades to come.
The connections and partnerships that Life Science Queensland provide to a regional council like the Bundaberg region are invaluable.
So Queensland is the home of biotechnology and innovation, and we want to, as a community, start developing that as a specialist offering that Queensland can bring to Australians, to the region, and potentially to the globe.
LSQ provide a platform to bring research institutes, industry, government and innovators all together to work together collaboratively and to create more success for the state here in Queensland. Since its inception in 2011, Life Sciences Queensland has been part of the ecosystem here in Queensland, and we've been so lucky over the past 10 years to watch the amazing success stories. I am so excited to see what the next 10 years bring for not only the state of Queensland, but LSQ itself.